Hi Mars and Gemini, this is your video. I know it's been a while, but I was moving, okay? I was in the middle of doing this, so now I'm in my new location and I'll be coming at you guys with more content. So we're gonna talk about Mars and Gemini. It's kind of appropriate to what's been going on in my life, all right? So let's talk about the planet Mars. Well, before that, you always have to go get your full chart. Go to astro.com or something, somewhere where they have the full chart. It's up to you which system you want to use. I'll do a video on that another day on which system. And this is just a little bit about your Mars placement, okay? So the Mars, the Mars. I like to think of the Mars as the gas in the vehicle in which you drive life in, okay? It's how you approach life. It is what makes you get out of bed every morning. Your ambition, your courage. Not even just your courage, but your instincts. Your raw motivation. Mars rules rage and anger, accidents. It rules, knives. It rules blood. It also rules sex and libido. It rules energy. It rules independence because Mars is the only planet that moves on its own orbit, okay? So this is what initiates you into life because Mars is traditionally ruled by Aries. This is why Aries are the initiators of things, right? The pioneers, the first ones, the leaders. So this is why Martian energy is so important. Yes, you might not necessarily be a logical person, but you might actually have a Mars in a logical sign, okay? And you approach life in a logical way. You might not even think of yourself that way. You might say, oh, I'm a water sign, but the way you approach it is from a logical aspect, okay? So everyone is different. Mama, stop. So, puppy. When we're talking about that Mars is such a vital planet. It's the energy that you utilize. It either works with you or against you. It's your motivation or lack thereof, okay? Now you put all of this energy, you put it together with Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules the mind. So now you have your ambition and your drive and what gets you up out of bed every morning, your gas, ruled by your mind. These people, Gemini is an air sign. It's a mutable air sign. So mutable means that it can be many things, all right? Gemini has masculinity and femininity. It is about duality. It is about messaging. Okay, messaging. So, Mama Vincent, Mama, don't play with me, girl. Mars and Gemini, all right? So you put now your drive and your energy together with your mind. These people, highly intelligent, highly witty, okay, very communicative. They get up out of bed every day because they're looking for the messages of life. They are seeking them out. What's getting them out of bed is their curiosity for life. All right, Gemini is not about attaching to anything. An air sign can't attach. It flows. It can come in, it can cause some destruction, it can cause a windfall, okay? It can cause a tornado, but it does not attach to anything. And Geminis are, yes, they can definitely practice manipulation. They can practice being liars, all right? Being people who talk too damn much, all right? Especially with Mars and Gemini, y'all talk too damn much sometimes. Because the thing is, you guys are always trying to get more information. Now, this makes these people need to conversate, need to be plugged into the media, to broadcasting. They have a lot of text messages going on. They have a lot of messages in their phones, lots of group chats. Not necessarily labeled though, because the C is, you're not spending a lot of time in a Mars and Gemini's life. You're here for a short amount of time, honey. You're here to give them and then receive the messages that they have. Because these people are on quick, short journeys. They need versatility. They need to be engaged mentally with life. So they are on the mental hunt. These are problem solvers. All right, they want to dig into the mental puzzle of life. This could cause them to be very restless, okay? Because Mars is aggressive. And now it's on your mental. These people could be obviously mentally aggressive, mentally restless, mentally irritated easily, all right, with Mars and Gemini. Very short fuses when it comes to intelligence, especially if they don't have their ninth house situated. If they're in a judgmental zone, they're gonna think that facts are more important than emotions. Okay, y'all know what I'm saying. Because once you get a Mars and Gemini going, they tend to go on and 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 on. These people don't stop. So whether you're having a good time or you have an argument with them, they will not stop. They have that gas. They have that mental gas. That's what they're driven on in life. Mental gas. They want to outsmart people in life. All right, but this could get them in a space of mental and intellectual arrogance, intellectual need to nitpick at other people's train of thought or the way that they break down and the way that they see life or they think about life. These people are very word driven, very dictionary oriented people. They are not necessarily like a Mars and Pisces where it's more poetic and spiritual and artistic. These people, but you said this and this and this and this and this, and that didn't match up to what you had said before. So now what are we really talking about? And at the same time, these people are really excellent at creating space for several conversations, several trains of thoughts. This is when they're high vibrational. When they're high vibrational, they're able to see things from every single side without judgment. They don't use facts against people. They don't use it as a weapon because, again, Mars rules. I don't know if I said this, but Mars is the warrior, okay? Now you have the warrior of the mind. See what I'm saying? So these people can really try to master manipulate the words and the messages that they're receiving. See, y'all gotta be careful with this. I always tell a lot of Gemini placements, y'all really gotta be careful because the thing is, people be believing y'all. All right, people be believing you guys. You don't have to do much to be trusted as a Gemini. But the thing is, when people call you a liar, it's because you've been working in the wrong energy. And Mars and Gemini, what you guys can tend to do is spill the beans. That's when your energy is off, okay? When you're over talking, over explaining, over intellectualizing, over documenting, over giving facts. Like you're just doing too much to prove a point. Because you guys can get so wrapped up in the curiosity, and into your mindset, especially a mindset that helps you out. But remember, Gemini is flexible. Gemini is about having duality, about pushing and pulling, about being diagonal and being straight and being upside down and being left and right. It's about being all those things. You guys have that ability. So don't get too stuck on the words, Mars and Gemini. You guys are, Sudoku, crossword puzzles, things like that. That's where you can get that mental energy really, really out. Journaling, creating a podcast where you kind of filter your thoughts, because Mars in Gemini requires filtered work with your thoughts, okay? Just saying anything that you want to say can definitely make you more aggressive, come off more verbally aggressive, or people could just feel like you're more verbally aggressive because you're just like just saying this and 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 never coming up for air because your mind is moving so fast. You know what I'm saying? These people, their brains and the words and their thoughts are moving so rapidly that they can out-talk themselves and talk other people into things and outsmart other people and spin the story. And you know what I'm saying? What can one really do when your thoughts are streamlining so fast? You know, like it's hard to catch when you don't really understand that energy yet. You know, you don't understand that the warrior doesn't always stay the warrior. The warrior has to become the lieutenant, the general, the sergeant at a point. You know what I'm saying? However the ranking order is, because I have no clue. And the Mars in Gemini, you guys really love to explore people's minds, but be wary not to manipulate people, because you can definitely recreate and manifest mental prisons for yourself in your relationships, where you have now created this box for yourself even. So when you want a conversation about even emotional authenticity, you know, or you want some rawness, you don't want things to be so put together, it's hard for other people to accept it now, because you have put this standard of just being this smart, witty, intelligent person who dissects things from a mental point of view and never an emotional point of view. Because remember, you were told at some point in your life that your mental and the facts that you give, that qualifies your livelihood. You know, your curiosity is what keeps you going. It's what keeps you alive. It is your life's blood. And once you want to try out different things in life, and once you realize that, oh wow, there's emotions and there's this and there, you know, there's feelings and there's vibration and intuition and different things about life, and you've trapped yourself in a box of just being rational. It sucks when you want to be irrational, you know what I'm saying? When you just want to be fucking emotional. And you just want to express yourself in your own way without having to explain why. But you've done it so much so, you know what I'm saying? So Mars in Gemini, remember, Mars on the low end is aggressive and combative all the time without reason. It is impulsive and just wild, loose, for, you know, with no intention. Mars high vibrational is inspirational, motivational. So it's almost like the Mars in Gemini is a baby Sagittarius energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like the step right before wisdom is created. And I think that's the meeting place of your thought around something plus your experience becoming information for you. You know what I'm saying? And you can really become this motivating teacher, you know, a teacher that changes people's lives, that grandma or grandfather, that information. You guys give gems. You guys, remember, you guys give gems. So just remember, what kind of gems are you giving? Are you giving gems of the low vibrational Mars or the high vibrational Mars? Because that's, you know, that's the energy y'all on. Y'all here to make sure that you keep the curiosity pot stirring for us. You make sure that we are connecting in our neighborhoods and with our cousins and our siblings and the people that we're familiar with. You're making sure that we are maintaining skills and maintaining small truths, the small truths to life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, make sure that you're using that power for good, honey. You know, that's a cool superpower to have. Maintaining the society's curiosity is, you know, you guys are the messengers. You guys leave the eggs with the messages inside around the world for us to unfold and crack open and, you know, and be like, dang, all right, like, what am I about to learn today? You know what I mean? What am I about to discover today? Mars and Gemini is about the constant discovery of life, you know, the constant discovery of the mind in terms of life. So let me know what you guys thought about this video. Mama Vincent's eating my braid. Okay. These people also move around a lot. Okay, it rules the car. You guys can have a lot of car accidents, so be careful with that. Make sure you get car insurance. Don't play around with that. Make sure that you guys are taking care of your hands, because Gemini rules the hands. Make sure you're taking care of your lungs, okay? Because it also rules the lungs. Make sure you're not trying to be too aggressive. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.